Hard-boiled steaks in the fog. Van Helsing! The name dropped onto my desk like a dead moth. Small, ugly, and older than it had any right to be. The girl who said it sat on the very edge of the client's chair, knees tight together, hands clamped white on a small leather handbag. She had the kind of face that would have been pretty if sleep and fear hadn't taken turns working it over the last few nights. Lips chewed raw, eyes too big, blouse too thin for the November rain crawling down the window like it was looking for a way in. "Yeah," I said. "I heard you. Van Helsing. Spell it if you like. I'll still think it sounds like a Dutch brand of cheap tobacco." She didn't smile. Some people don't know a joke when they hear it. Others don't have the room left inside to laugh. She was the second type. "He's real," she said. "You've heard the name, haven't you?" "Lady, I've heard every name. They all come attached to trouble. What kind is this?" She swallowed. Her throat worked like she was trying to get the word past something tight and painful. "Vampires," she said. I lit a cigarette and watched the smoke crawl up, slow and patient. Outside, the city coughed and wheezed and went on being lousy. "Sure," I said. "And the bogeyman's working the night shift down on Market Street. Try me again, straight this time." She sat up a little, pushed a loose lock of hair behind her ear. There was a stubborn line in her jaw. I'd seen it before on men headed for the gallows and dames about to say no, when no meant a beating. That kind of line doesn't bluff. "I mean it, Mr. Mallalerie," she said. "Abraham Van Helsing, the doctor, my uncle." That got my attention a little. Not the vampires. The way she said his name. Not like she'd read it in a dime dreadful. Like she'd sat across from the old buzzard at the breakfast table and passed the marmalade. I tipped ash into the tray. "All right, miss?" "Harker, Mina Harker." I looked at her again. The name scratched at something soft in the back of my skull. An old newspaper clipping. A long story told too quiet in some bar on a wet night. Europe. A lunatic with a title and a habit. A professor and a circle of friends who'd hunted him down. I let the cigarette hang of its own weight. "Harker," I said. "Any relation to—" "Yes." She cut me off fast. "They were my parents, Jonathan and Mina. They're dead." "I'm sorry. You don't need to be. They died a long time ago." She looked it too. Not in the face, in the eyes. The eyes were older than the rest of her, like they'd seen their share, and then their neighbors too. "Go back to the beginning," I said, "and keep it tight. Start with why a nice girl walks up 3 flights of dirty stairs to see a cheap Seamus with a cracked window and a liquor bill he's on the losing side of." Her fingers worked the clasp of the handbag. Metal clicked soft and nervous. "I had a letter," she said.